What's up you guys, After Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Person of Interest. This is season 3, episode 14. So let's get into the episode. Someone on YouTube was like, the intro tells you at the end who the story is about, and I'm like, cool, thanks. That's brand new information to me.
If your number's up, we'll find you.
Well, now I know that Shaw's in this episode, and I'm very excited.
This is Agent Bouchard. We have a suspect in custody but have not recovered the artifact. I believe our thief is still at large.
I think I've seen that guy before.
Ah, welcome back, Mr. Reese. I see your time in Italy was a sartorial success.
What can I say? New suit, new man, new number?
I do wish we had time for a homecoming, but we just received one about an hour ago.
Meet Kelly Lynn, born in Shanghai, raised mostly abroad, and recently immigrated to the U.S. She naturalized as a citizen 6 months ago.
She a spy?
Certainly possible. I found her resume online. Impeccable references.
Easiest way to get close to an event planner is to attend an event.
AWOL in air travel, and he hasn't missed a beat.
Finch, where's my spare weapon?
I moved it to the history section a week ago. Update your arsenal, John.
Hand-sewn buttonholes, including one on the lapel. Impeccable craftsmanship. I see that Gianni has spared no detail.
Oh, I gotta raise my game up if I gotta be seen with you, Finch.
It's just like your shoelace, Mr. Reese. I find that it helps if you practice on a leg or a collarless neck if you're out of practice.
I can feel it strip a 45 upside down in the dark, Finch. I think I can handle a bow tie.
Of course. Is it butterfly or bat wing? Never mind. Take your time.
Hate to interrupt this mildly erotic moment, gents, but the invitation advises us not to be late. What?
Well, I've seen you updated your arsenal, Shaw.
Oh, I can work it.
Yeah, you
Along
can.
with the 380, I've got in my handbag, so watch it. Can we go now? Finch, there's no sign of danger in here. Not counting the shrimp puffs.
That was an impressive move. Saved me having to get paramedics in here.
Right place, right time.
Do you know who he was? Warren Zim, big-time investment banker. Think that whole empire down the drain.
From One Cunning Shellfish.
You know, you have a beautiful accent, and I have an ear fret, but I can't place it. Where are you from originally?
I spent a few years in Hong Kong, some international schooling. Since then, I've picked up traces from a little bit of everywhere. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Oh, yes, thank you. Kelly's good in this crown. Charming, casually evasive. Really want to put a bullseye on her.
We don't know that anyone did yet. Ren, Harold.
Of course, Harold, Wren, and guest. Please keep these on tonight to show you're all checked in. Oh my, he's gorgeous.
Fancy stuff, fancy guests. A job like this could give Kelly access to all of them. Maybe all of their dirty little secrets.
Mr. Reese, do you know what this is? The Noel coat.
He doesn't have his own
Over
one.
1,000 years old.
Well, that's beautiful, but I think we should keep our eyes on the price in here, don't you think?
There seems to be a problem. Please stay where you are until the lights...
Mr. Reese, I'm on it.
Finch, they're dry ice bombs, packed in airtight coolers with water.
And the perfect smokescreen. But who delivered them to the museum?
It could be the protesters.
I don't think so, Miss Shaw. I think someone's trying to make off with the Cezanne.
Got it, Finch.
Right place, right time.
I guess we're both liars, huh?
It's a bit over the top.
Boys, you're not gonna believe this, but I know who the thief is.
Wasn't that difficult to determine.
I was just working this event when boom, smoke, chaos. People were running, screaming. I get swept out the door without my bag. Please.
Whoa, miss, it's 1 a.m. What can I do to make you stop talking?
Let me get my bag. I promise. I won't touch anything or bump into any of your NCCSI guys, I swear.
I remember what table the staff put their bags under.
Let me know if you find Kelly's. I hope in the rush she forgot it after she grabbed that paint.
I'll do you one better, Finch. I got her bag and her computer.
Of course, she went for the Cezanne.
I've been hunting her for Interpol for over a year. Female, 25 to 35, of Asian ethnicity, I believe Chinese. That's all anyone can say, really. No one's ever gotten a good look at her face. I almost had her in Dubai 6 months ago. I came to New York following a passport of hers. Dead end. When I got this call. She's hard to track.
She uses accomplices, vagrants that she
Pays off if they'll do a little jail time. She kills them after. You see? Tell your detectives to be ready. Anywhere this woman goes, bodies follow.
You hear that about decoys and dead accomplices? Kelly's dangerous.
The guard is still alive, and we haven't seen her hurt anyone. But if we received her number, it could just be a matter of time. Let's go see who Kelly meets for drinks. Given our proximity and the likelihood that Kelly is in that bar, I can use software to bluejack the phone line in the place.
I got the painting.
Wait, I found it. It's definitely Kelly.
You guys I put you in touch with. You get what you wanted, the ice?
It was where it needed to be. I had to hurt a guard, Cyril.
You should have stayed out of the way.
You're Cezanne. Satisfied?
Only if you are. Milочко.
We're done here.
Hey! I've been all around the world. So have you. But you're far from done. My associates in Prague are appreciative of all your work. But this next job is a masterpiece, Joe. You have everything to gain from it, and just as much to lose.
Then I shouldn't waste any more time talking to you.
It seems there are a number of sites with data relating to a former Olympic gymnast, Zhao Lin, who competed for the Chinese national team. She won a silver medal at the 2000 Olympic Games. China had a fine showing in gymnastics that year. You remember those games?
Sydney, wasn't it? How old was she?
Barely a teenager. She was later cut from the Chinese roster while practicing in the Czech Republic for the World Championships. No reasons given for her termination.
So what happened? They turned Kelly from a world-class athlete to a world-class criminal.
Perhaps we should do a little recon in Kelly's apartment when she steps away, Mr. Reese.
No sign of our girl. Looks kind of like my place, actually.
Kelly's handler spoke of a last job, Miss Shaw. If Kelly's likely to hurt someone, we need to find out when and where the job takes place before it's too late.
If I were gonna hide plans from my ultra-slick heist. Kelly's got street maps of the city here with an intersection marked. I'm sending you some artwork.
It's a narrow side street, several subway stops in the vicinity.
Sounds to me like a good choke point with multiple escape routes.
I think we found the location of Kelly's next job.
That's not all we found. I've got research here. Something about a Bible. The Gutenberg Bible?
The Gutenberg Bible? It's on a world tour. It's leaving New York tomorrow for Venice, Italy.
It's in transit right now. Spike strip. Finch, I think Kelly's about to do something really violent.
You don't know what you're doing.
Guess I was in the right place at the right time again.
I needed to stop them. Now it's too late.
Answer it.
Cyril,
How did it go?
I didn't get it.
Excuse me, for a moment I thought you said you didn't get it.
I didn't get the Bible, Cyril. But I still can. I'll think of something.
Do you have any idea what's at stake? How much money we're talking about? My associates in Prague don't take kindly to people who welsh on their debt. Let me remind you.
Hi, Bobby. Nyama?
Mommy, is that you?
It's me, Kai. 不要怕.
Did I just hear the word mommy?
Oh, we've made a terrible mistake. You don't seem to commit crimes of your own volition, but you also don't seem to mind doing it either.
I'm guessing it's been a while, if ever, since you were desperate or hungry. I hid the pregnancy as long as I could. When I started a show, I knew it was all over. Made my way to Europe. No money, no skills. Gymnastics wouldn't feed my baby. I pawned my silver medal for the medical care to give birth. Then I broke back into the same pawn shop and stole a watch. And I stole to feed my newborn. I didn't know it was a front for criminals.
And they tracked you down.
They wanted me to pay my debt. And I guess they had an opening on their team for a thief.
You could have said no.
And they took Kai from me. I didn't have a choice. They promised to send her just as soon as the work was done.
And what about the people you killed?
What are you talking about?
There's an Interpol agent close on your trail. He seems to think that you've left behind quite a body count.
Cyril. It had to have been he. He hires those people. The decoys, vagrants. He must take care of them after I finish a job and leave town. He's a monster. I didn't know anyone had been hurt. I swear.
And the Bible was the last thing you needed to get for them.
It's too late. I had to grab it in transit. It's protected now. Outfit called Symmetric Security Solutions. Cyril and his partners aren't patient men, and I don't know what they'll do to Kai.
I'd laugh if Reese just walks in with it. It'd be funny. Like, we don't need any explanation, you just got it.
Fortress. Finch, what are you doing?
Just a little research, seeing how accessible Symmetric's building is.
Have you considered the option that we could go rescue the girl?
Kai is halfway around the world, Miss Shaw. How long would that take?
A while, but...
And what if she doesn't have a while? I think we have only one option here. We need to get the Bible ourselves.
I'll cut the thief loose.
I already cut myself loose.
The Bible will be held on the 70th floor in one of 6 secure rooms where they keep high-value items. Sadly, there's no way to know which room they'll hold our item.
Whatever the room, it's certain to be guarded by a biometric fingerprint scan, which can detect the prints on all 5 fingertips and also the user's body heat. Inside the rooms, there are IR motion sensors and an
Jesus
8-foot tall
Christ.
cage, alarmed and electrified, that surrounds
That's
the
a lot.
object. The cages themselves have perimeter sensors that can detect movement within 20 feet.
Just your average walk in the park.
They're the best in the business. Whoever's running this company is on top of their game.
And no doubt love their reputation. I think it's time I met with someone at Symmetric.
This is Detective Lionel Fusco with the NYPD down here at the 8th Precinct.
I was in the village running down a lead on some stolen property for a larceny case. I saw someone who matched the description of an Interpol notice you have up.
Chinese woman, late 20s,
Early 30s. You hunting down a thief or something?
I am, Detective. What do you need from me?
Yeah, I'm stretched a little thin. But if you wanted, you could go sit on the apartment.
if you get anything juicy, you could slip it back to me here.
Yes. Merci. What is the address?
Got a report of a stolen car in the area. Description matches this one.
It's impossible. This car belongs to the security company I work for. I'm the supervisor. Check it out.
Based on the prints I'm getting, I can tell this guy doesn't wash his hands very much.
That's informative, Detective.
I'll have a nice set of latent prints and a few.
Not bad, Lionel. Finch, you find anything else about Cyril or the checks holding the girl?
Speculation, mostly. This syndicate covers their tracks based on theft records and news articles. I believe they're part of an extortion scheme that targets culturally significant artifacts and forces Kelly to steal them. And they sell them to the highest bidder or back to the owner.
That's a guaranteed market.
The Saudi royal family is no doubt interested in a jeweled dagger belonging to an ancestor. And the administration of the Louvre might pay handsomely under the table to recover an artwork stolen from them in the first place.
Do we think we can trust her to pull off this last job?
I hear you, Mr. Reese. We don't have another alternative.
Our plan is to get the book and save the girl. What happens if the checks pull out on their end of things?
Working on that, Mr. Reese.
Pardon. I finally found you.
I don't know what you're talking about. Who are you?
We both know exactly who each other are. You were good, I'll give you that. They laughed at me when I told them who I was after. At Interpol, I bagged so many thieves in so many countries, but you, I thought I'd chase you forever.
You can't prove anything.
And yet here we are. Trust me, whatever you cook up next, I'll be right behind you with a SWAT team and a set of shackles.
Hook, line, and sinker.
This is Supervisor Farrell.
I have reason to believe an attempt will be made on an item at your location. A very old book, a Bible. You have to believe me.
Your credentials have been authenticated. Only reason we're talking. What do you think we should do?
Take the threat very, very seriously.
We'll initiate default security measure 202, which automatically moves an object to the central room of our secure floor for safer keeping.
Jackpot, Finch.
How would you tell him that?
And we have an exact location for the Bible now.
And it's time to go to work.
Everything's in place, Mr. Reese. We just need our man on the inside.
I'm on it. Do you know what a KS2 Krytron switch tube is?
Why are you wearing a mustache?
I don't. But the United States government requires me to say that transportation of any contraband or illegal substance...
Drop the fine print, pal. From what I hear, there hasn't been a transport invented that your company's Symmetric Security cannot handle. Especially when money is no object.
A Krytron is a cold cathode gas tube commonly used in triggers on nuclear weapons. And if our company never looks inside the transport, we're never made aware of any illegal activity.
Why don't I buy us another drink?
Let's make it just a little warmer
Your case will be safer here than Fort Knox, Mr. White. Do you really have nuclear triggers in that briefcase?
No. My name's Finch.
Did someone kill those alarms? We set the alarms. And someone called the NYPD to come and collect our friend.
Miss Shaw, I believe that's your cue.
Raj, there's a 5-0 at the gate. Here for the prisoner. Said he was in the area.
This the guy?
He's all yours.
They fell for it. Where to next? Take me to JFK, private charter terminal. Just start charging fares.
Miss Shaw, I created a 3-minute surveillance loop on the camera feed. The rest is up to you.
Your guy is sure his computer trick killed the motion sensors.
Yeah. Something about turning up ambient air temperature to match our skin temperatures.
Let's hope he's right.
Well, he's always right. Damn, it's hot in here.
Agent Bashar, I see you took me up on the offer.
Thank you for letting me check in. Would it be possible for me to actually see the Bible?
We already had someone make a run at the book tonight.
Did you arrest her?
It was a guy, a big guy.
The thief Interpol is after is a woman, I'm sure of it. A woman who uses male decoys.
Look, Frenchie, we handled it. I promise. Everything's under control.
Too slow.
We're too late.
Yes, sir, we. I'll be on a plane tonight.
Hang up the phone and get in the car.
We didn't steal the Bible, Agent Bouchard. We merely borrowed it a bit.
Service is rendered. No more jobs.
3D printed?
Did you hear me, Cyril? I'm out. My debt is paid to you and your Prague friends. I want my daughter. I'm done with this life, and I'm done with you.
You brought us millions over the years, Joe. Tens of millions. Why end such a good thing? You see, you stop working for us when I say you do. And if you ever try to run on me, I'll get my money's worth. Out of you, or out of your daughter.
Don't you touch her.
Kai? She's in a luxury spa compared to where I could send her. You want to know?
Do what you must, but I thought you should hear the truth.
This is Agent Bouchard, Interpol Special Crimes Directorate. I need to speak with my NYPD liaison.
How about a little reminder?
Can you just let her be, Cyril?
You have to realize, your property, and your daughter's property, and you will be as long as... What the hell is going on?
Slight change of plans, Cyril. Guy, I'm a friend of your mother's. I'm here to take you home. You're safe now.
Who was that on the video?
A friend.
I wanted to kill you a long time ago. But they said you were too useful.
Not anymore! NYPD, down on the ground!
Get your hands up. The officer, I got this one.
I used to hate those colors. Usually meant I needed to run.
Well, Kelly can't run anymore.
What do you think happens next?
Mr. Reese will be bringing Kai back safely to the U.S., and a very wealthy alias of mine is sponsoring her citizenship to help speed things along.
And Kelly?
Kelly broke the law repeatedly, and to end this situation, we had to bring in Agent Bouchard, so for better or worse, her fate is in his hands now.
Fortunately, since you are a legal U.S. citizen, I can't do what I
You can
really
give her a really good job.
Get you back to Europe. And there is so much I have you on. 40 counts of art and antiquities theft and illicit trafficking in 20 countries. I could put you away for a lifetime on half the continents in the world, regardless of the duress you were under at the time. I'm a hero with Interpol now. I recovered the Bible and took down a cell of Czech extortionists in Prague. Don't know how I did that, but I'll take credit. I couldn't do anything wrong now if I tried. I always thought it was a shame.
My life of crime?
No. Your life before that. I always thought you deserved the gold.
if I'll make it in the real world. And the only thing I was good at was gymnastics and stealing.
The only thing I was good at was killing people, but I'm working on it. How about you just try being a mom?
Kylie! Oh my god, my baby. I missed you so much. How are you? You okay? I'm gonna go home.
How about Fort Knox? Think we could take Fort Knox?
You thinking about doing this professionally, Lionel?
You never know.
I don't know, Detective. Gold is difficult to move efficiently and not worth its weight in untrustworthy markets. Now, diamonds.
All I'm saying is, we all make a pretty good team. There's one teammate missing. How about the crown jewels?
Hey, what's up you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up, and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return, you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video. Alrighty-o, well that was Person of Interest Season 3 Episode 14. It was an alright episode, you know. The whole team worked together to do a heist to save a little girl. It was alright. What did you guys think? Let me know, and I'll see you in the next one.